Troubleshooting on the bb007 spray gun for the bb007 spray unit. Now basically, occasionally you have got this filter with gauze on the bottom which plugs into the hole in the gun unit. This allows the air to be blown into the solution pot, and then obviously this feeds the solution accordingly out of the spray gun. Now occasionally this can become dislodged. Now if this becomes dislodged, what will happen is your solution flow will bubble up inside of the pot, and it can cause the solution to run over the sides of the pot as well. Now if you can just see here, there's a long end which is bent on there and a shorter straight end. The shorter straight end needs to go inside the cup unit. Now if you can get a close-up view though, you will see that there's a hole at the side of also another tube. If you can see that though. Yeah, now basically all we do with that then is get the short end. We need to level that up accordingly and just push down in the unit, making sure that it is solidly in place by pressing the rubber gasket down. This will seal and make sure that there's no extra air present within the unit. After this is done, please get the solution pot and then screw this on level onto the gun. You need to make sure that you're screwing this on level, as with this being a plastic thread, it is easy to put it on slightly unlevel, which again will cause problems with solution flow from the sides of the unit. Once you've tightened the solution pot on, you're now ready to set up the spray technique. Basically what we do, we put the hose into the back of the spray unit, into the gun, and we turn the bezel on the back anti-clockwise until you cannot pull the trigger. You cannot literally move the trigger at all by pressing it. Now from here what we need to do is turn the bezel again 3 half turns clockwise, 1, 2, 3, and then if we pull the trigger again, you'll see that the trigger moves back just a couple of mils, that's all, but this is sufficient enough to let the solution exit the front of the gun unit for spraying. So once we've got to that position, if we switch the unit on, and I will, what I'll do, I'll give you a spray demonstration on cardboard to set the gun up, and obviously show you how to set the solution flow correctly. So if we switch on, there's going to be a loud racket now, and I will try and talk through the noise. Is approximately correct. You just need a fine bronzy mist on a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper, not so it's wet to touch, and that is fine for spraying an individual. I will now increase the solution flow on the bezel at the back by another half turn, as shown, and now we will repeat the spray technique and we'll show you the results from this. This is far too much solution that is being sprayed. Not only will you create a sticky, long drying tan by using this solution flow open as much as it is, but you'll also use a lot more solution in tanning as well. So it is advisable just to have a play around with a little bit of cardboard, a little bit of paper, just until you get used to your particular method of spraying. Once you've got used to your particular method of spraying, what we would advise is on the bezel at the back of the gun, there are little grooves on the bezel in increments of approximately every 2 or 3 minutes if you was looking at a clock face. Now what we would recommend is at the top of the gun you've got a joint line all the way across. Now when you've got it to your fixed position, if you put a bit of Tipp-Ex on or marker pen in line with that, and you know every time that you come back to spraying you just turn it accordingly to line up there and you're ready for spraying your client. Any questions, any queries at any point, please contact us at info@brownbits, that's brownbits with a Z on the end, not an S, and it's .com. So that's info@brownbits.com. Thank you.